Members, I rise because I oppose Senate Bill 1978. I think it's unnecessary and divisive. And I'm struck, Mr. President, at the diversity of views on this floor that I rise after my colleagues. I listen closely to each member, but now I follow Senator Bentoncourt, Hall, Campbell, and other that feel very strongly about this matter as I do. And it's been a very respectful discussion, but I feel that I must rise to represent mine, millions of Texans' point of view on this subject. But before I speak to the specifics of the bill, I'd like to ask members to remember, if you don't remember anything else, remember this: elections matter. You have the gavel, you can do pretty much what you want, and that's where we find ourselves today. I personally think that, from my point of view, that it's been a waste of time, respecting other person's right to disagree. And I was struck this morning, members, I know Senator Campbell mentioned the headlines. I noticed the headlines this morning in the Austin paper. It's amazing, members, the attention that this has gotten in the closing days of the session, literally the last week, to hear, introduce, and debate a bill. And I thought to myself, instead of Senate supports Chick-fil-A bill, Senator Hughes, what it could have said. I would have enjoyed reading the paper and drinking coffee this morning before heading to the Capitol if it would have said, Senate supports property tax relief, or Senate supports education reform, or grand jury reform. I'm struck by this topic, and I can't keep from wondering what Texans across this state are thinking, that in the closing days we've dedicated so much time to something that a month ago I don't even think was a serious issue. But that's where we find ourselves. I personally believe that San Antonio should be allowed to run San Antonio. They're elected council, they've made their decision, they'll be held accountable. Apparently they thought community values, mores, and their city business was best served by denying this contract. On a personal note, I have a lot of LGBT friends. I have the honor of representing a large number of LGBT citizens. I have a very diverse district that I'm proud of. And I'm just sad and quite frankly upset that these citizens, Senator Hughes, feel like they're under attack again. And they not only believe it, they feel it. I know they're watching this discussion because they were hoping they wouldn't have to deal with a divisive issue dealing with their equality again. And I just want to close by saying these people that are the subject of this debate, this LGBT community, because of the politics of Chick-fil-A and others, believe that they're under attack, and I can speak for them on this Senate floor. All they want to do is be left alone, to raise their families, work, pay taxes, not be the subject of a divisive debate again. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to represent my district and people of Texas.